Hey Pipe Pals, this is the Pipe Hound here, coming at you from the lair. It's late at night, family sleeping, so I figured I would sneak in the rest of this bowl after walking the dogs. I got my crappy basket pipe with some Mississippi River in there. Well, I got a good response from my book review video, so I figured I would do a sort of book-related review. When I was a young man, I had the good fortune to do some traveling with a very good friend of mine. My parents let me live at home for about a year while I saved up money, and then we traveled around the world for about 8 months. We found this ticket available to students where you fly to Toronto, go to New York, then Manchester, up to Glasgow, over to Amsterdam, from Amsterdam to, then to Manchester, then to Mumbai, India, go up to Nepal, out of Kathmandu you fly. From there you go to Singapore, fly out of Thailand. What else? Then go to Australia, New Zealand, and then you fly to Paris, and then fly out of France back to New York, and then to Toronto. So you have an entire year to get through all those places. You can stay as long as you want in each place, but you fly standby. So whenever you want to go somewhere, you call up the airport, say you want to leave, and then they book you, and if there's room, you go. And I only ever, no times. I didn't have to wait at all. I didn't miss a flight. Of course, this was October of 2011, of 2001, so you can imagine that traveling wasn't as popular then because of the events on September 11th. Anyways, I bring that up because we did a trek in Nepal, and along the way, to keep our minds occupied, we'd come up with million-dollar ideas. So I thought of a new way we had these Nalgene bottles. I don't know if you've seen them. I found a new way to have Nalgene bottles, made them easier to clean. I found it difficult to get my hand in the spout. And the other idea, which finally brings me around to my book, is a thing that I called backtraders.com, where you go online, you list the books that you have and trade them with people who want them for books that you want. So you can imagine my surprise when about 2 months ago I discovered that actually exists, and it's called BookMooch.com. So in my excitement, I joined up, posted a bunch of books that I was willing to send out to people, and waited. And waited and waited. What you do is you have a wish list. So right now I have 33 books on my wish list. And when someone posts that they have it, you get an email saying, this person posted, do you want him to send it to you or her? So like I said, I have 33 books on my list. I mailed out about 10 books. Probably cost me, mostly international. Works on a point system, 3 points for international, 1 point for domestic, and then you spend your points to get books. 33 books on my list. I've been on the site for 2 months, and I haven't got one book from it. If you want a book that you see everywhere, the site is lousy with them, I guess you can say. If you want a Danielle Steele book, or Stephen King, or Harry Potter, hey, go nuts, because they're all there. If you want something that's a little bit more obscure, you're going to be waiting. After being a little disgruntled with the site, I began to look around at some reviews, and some of the rumors that were going around was that the administrators of the site notice the valuable books. Trade, send in, send out, like I said, the aforementioned books like Harry Potter and stuff like that for cheap, and then they take those rare books and sell them on Amazon or eBay or something. So, thumbs down for BookMooch. I wouldn't advise joining. I have been made aware of a few other sites that have the similar concept, but I don't think I'm going to spend my time with them. Recently on Facebook I noticed that in my community someone is starting up these little libraries. I don't know if you've seen them. They look like little birdhouses, but they just pop up around town. You go with a book, you leave it in the library, and you take one out if there's one that interests you. So instead of trying to get books through BookMooch, I donated a bunch of my books to these little libraries around town. Anyways, that's my book review. Anyone else have experience with BookMooch or sites like that? If so, let me know. Keep her between the ditches. Talk to you later. Bye.